Good day, everyone. I am Miralay Santiago, the scribe of Group 1, and we are here to present our topic, the image and promotion of a destination and the types of tourism.
Destinations have very different appeals to different markets. Some people love crowds, others love isolation and find crowded beaches unbearable. Holidays in the mountains for some will awaken thoughts of majestic landscapes with few visitors apart from the occasional hiker, such as might be found in Mount Pulag in Bukod, Benguet. Others may immediately think of expensive resorts such as Shangri-La's Boracay Resorts and Spa. It is fortunate that the appeals of destinations are so varied, allowing opportunities for tourism to be developed in almost any country and to almost any region, providing that they are aimed at the appropriate markets. When we think of a certain place or destination, we picture ourselves enjoying a perfect vacation. We start to think of planning to visit or to stay for a long period of time. These destinations vary in its accessibility, attraction, areas, services, and etc. Its varied forms can be an opportunity for the tourism to be developed and improve their services to the tourists. It also influences the tourist decision in traveling and their satisfaction levels as well as their recollection of experiences.
The different types of tourism.
Good morning, Miss. Good morning, classmate. I will talk about coastal tourism. Coastal tourism, when we think of a coastal destination, most of us conjure up an image of a typical seaside resort, this being the destination with most popular appeal along any coastline. The attractiveness of a seaside resort is the combination of sand, and sea, which still appeals to the largest segment of the tourist market, either as a form of a passive recreation or as a location for more active pastime include water sports and beach games. So mga example ani guys, like visiting beaches, swimming, snorkeling, and scuba diving, boating, fishing, surfing, and wildlife watching. So mostly naa ni sa Palawan jud na mga kuan guys, pwede buhaton. Pwede pod sa Siargao, naasad sa mga small island sa Philippines. So maora guys, thank you.
So, for today, let's talk about urban tourism. So, what is urban tourism? Urban tourism, or also called city tourism, is a form of tourism that takes place in the large human agglomerations, usually in the main cities or urban areas of each country. So, according to UNWTZ, urban tourism is a type of tourism activities which takes place in an urban space which is inherent attributes characterized by non-agricultural based economics such as administration, manufacturing, trade, and services, and by being nodal points of transport. Urban cities destination offer a broad and heterogeneous range of cultural, architectural, technological, social, and natural experience and products for the leisures and business. Example of the urban tourism are include the following activities such as sightseeing. An example of this is the historic monuments, archaeology, architecture, visiting museums and galleries, attending theaters, concert, and dance, visiting for educational reasons, shopping, including the festivals and events, and also the conference and the business meetings. And those are the examples of the urban tourism. So let's proceed. According to the United Nations, in 2015, 54% of the world's population live in urban areas, and by 2030, this share is expected to reach 60% along with other key pillars. Tourism constitutes a central component in the economy, social life, and the geography of the many cities in the world, and it's thus a key element of urban development policies. Urban tourism can represent a driving force in the development of many cities and countries, contributing to the progress of the new urban. Uh, The cities of human settlements inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable. Tourism is intrinsically linked to how a city develops itself and provides more and better living conditions to its residents and visitors. So, the fulfilling tourism is a potential as a tool of sustainable and inclusive growth for the cities required. So, as a multi-stakeholders and multi-level approach based on a close cooperation among tourism and non-tourism administration at different levels, private sectors, local communities, and tourism themselves. So likewise, the sustainable development and management of tourism in city needs to be integrated in the wider urban or agenda. That's all.
So once again, good morning everyone, especially to Miss Joanne. Good morning, ma'am. Medical tourism is an increasingly important form of tourism centered almost exclusively urban areas is that undertaken for medical reasons. While health tourism has a long history and is linked to spa tourism, the term medical tourism is now being used to refer to tourists who travel to another country specifically to consult specialists or undergo medical treatment. So, ang it's important who travel to another country na magpa-medical siya or magpa-consult sa doktor para may bawaan niya ang status sa iyang health and applicable ba siya mo travel to another country. And also, if na siya'y nakita sa iyang health or na siya'y something sakit, need siya mo undergo medical treatment para makalarga siya to another country. So, maura na ang medical tourism.
Rural tourism. The countryside offers a very different holiday experience from seaside and urban tourism. Because of this, the widespread appeal of the countryside is up relatively low in the last 21st century, and less people in the urban areas appreciate nature, peaceful environment, less gadget world, and more conducive place for a deeper family and relationship bonding. What is rural tourism? A type of tourism activity in which the visitor's experience is related to a wide range of products generally linked to nature-based activities, agriculture, rural lifestyle, and etc. Example of rural activities: birding, cycling, fishing, walking, water sports. And then countryside, example of countryside, like mountains, lakes, river, forest nature, then rural life like crops, local events, country food, agritourism, traditional music. Then, ang nakanindot sa rural life kay is less kay gadget, kanang ang naunaan kanang peaceful kay gunahon na ang mga tao. So, mararadyugway problema. Then, dili kuan sa urban nga kanang samo kaayo, polluted kaayo, mao na siya.
Cultural tourism basically is the act of travelers visiting particular destinations in order to experience and learn about a particular culture. It is a type of tourism that allows the tourist to participate in local cultural activities like festivals and rituals. As a result, the tourist can enjoy a genuine cultural exchange with the locals. Cultural tourism benefits local communities. Some of the benefits of cultural tourism that the government and the local tourism embodies are the following. First, cultural tourism has a positive economic impact on the destination and can help underserved communities to thrive and flourish. The tourists who visit an area to learn more about a culture or who visit cultural tourism attractions such as museums or shows during their trip help to contribute to the economy of the area. But attraction must be staffed, bringing with it employment, prospect, and tertiary businesses can also benefit such as restaurants, taxi firms, and hotels. Second, the money that this form of tourism bring in can be used within local communities for social good. The third one, it helps to preserve the local culture while allowing communities to emphasize the uniqueness of their culture to differentiate it from other locations. And also it helps reinforce identities, enhance cross-cultural understanding, and preserve the heritage and culture of an area. And lastly, it helps destinations market themselves and compete with more competitive locals on an even footing.
Spiritual tourism. Activities done for spiritual pursuits like pilgrimage, taking part in yoga and meditation, etc. Spiritual class has become one of the major goals among many travelers. The programs like yoga treks, pilgrimages, meditation tours are getting more popular day by day. So spiritual tourism is to travel to find purpose and meaning to your life. It elevates your physical, mental, and emotional energies. It develops, maintains, and improves your body, mind, and spirit. In a nutshell, it connects your body, mind, and soul. Hence, spiritual tourism can be defined as traveling on pilgrimage to acquire enlightenment, entertainment, and education, to leave your put friends and take your memories back to your home by expressing your gratitude to God. Spiritual tourism falls in the services sector. It increases employment opportunities and contributes to a nation's growth. There are innumerable advantages of spiritual tourism. It brings inner peace and happiness. It provides purpose and meaning to your life. It encourages local cultures and their traditions. It protects their natural gifts, talents, and arts. With the rapid growth in technology, there is more disturbance to locals and natives. But with increased spiritual tourism, there are opportunities to protect the nature and the natural talents of local communities.